Welcome back, children. Our new topic is finding out about the past. Children, if we want to find out about the past, we must have some information about the past, isn't it? From where do we get these information? Children, we get these informations from different sources such as manuscripts, inscriptions, archaeology. So, we get different source of information about the past from manuscript, inscriptions and archaeology. These are the three sources from which we get information about the past. Now, we will study about manuscripts. Children, what are manuscripts? Manuscripts are books that are written long ago. Okay, manuscripts are books that were written long ago. Now, manuscripts were written on palm leaves. Manuscripts were written on palm leaves or specially prepared bark of birch tree which grows in the Himalayas. Children, birch trees grows in the Himalayas, and so manuscripts were written on palm leaves or specially prepared bark of birch tree. Then many manuscripts were preserved in temples and monasteries. Children, you know, over the years manuscripts were eaten up by insects. Some of the manuscripts were eaten up by the insects and some were destroyed, but still many manuscripts were preserved in temples and monasteries. They have survived, and these books dealt with all kinds of subjects. They give us lot of information about the past, such as religious beliefs and practices, then science and medicine, then about the rulers of ancient kingdoms, etc. These manuscripts were written in the different languages, Sanskrit, Prakrit and Tamil. Children, do you know what is Prakrit? Prakrit is a language which was used by the ordinary people in the ancient times. Okay. What are Prakrit? Prakrit are the languages that were used by the ordinary people in the past. Now, let us study what are inscriptions. Inscriptions are writings on relatively hard surfaces like stone and metal. Okay, what are inscriptions? Inscriptions are writings on hard surfaces like stone and metals. Children, kings got their orders inscribed so that people could see, read and obey them. There are other kings who recorded their victories in battles. There are other kings who recorded their victories in battles. Children, these inscriptions also provide us lot of informations. Children, you have to refer page number 4 and 5 to understand this topic. Read thoroughly and underline the important terms like inscriptions and manuscripts, and you want to find out the difference between inscriptions and manuscripts. Manuscripts were written on palm leaves, whereas inscriptions were written on hard surfaces like stone and metals. Now, we will move on to archaeology. Children, what do you mean by archaeology? Archaeology is the study about the physical remains of the past. Archaeology is the study about the physical remains of the past. Then the person who study about the remains of the past is called archaeologist. Now you understood who is an archaeologist? Who is an archaeologist, children? The person who study about the remains of the past is called an archaeologist. Children, these archaeologists dig under the surface of the earth and they find various objects that were used in the past. They find out various objects that were used in the past and they study about it. Objects like they found many objects which were used in the past like coins, weapons, tools, pots and the remains of buildings, bricks, stone, etc. They provide us lot of information like what people ate in the past and what kind of metals they used in the past and so on. Now who are historians? Scholars who study about the past is called the historians. Who are historians, children? Scholars who study about the past are called historians. Children, historians use the word source to refer the information found from manuscript, inscriptions and archaeology. They use the word source to refer the informations which were found from manuscripts, inscriptions and archaeology. Archaeologists and historians use these informations, okay, as clues for finding out the past. They use these information as clues to find out the past. So we can say archaeologists and the historians are just like detectives. Okay, we call them detectives. I hope you all understood the topic, finding out about the past. In this topic you have learnt about 3 sources of information to study about the past. Which are the 3 sources of information? Manuscripts, inscriptions and archaeology. Is that clear, children? Okay, you have to read page number 4, 5 and 6 and underline the important points that we have discussed today. Then frame your own questions. You can make your own questions. Okay, children? Thank you.